5.3, but we're going to do a couple factoring applications. So example 1, write a simplified expression for the area of the circle. So we know immediately I'm thinking area equals pi r squared. Okay, but we know that the radius is 2x. So radius is 2x, that's fine. We'll sub that in. Okay. Pi 2x instead of r, and then squared. So we want the area of the circle not covered by this square. So we want this part, this part, this part, and this part. Okay? And the square is x times x. So let's put area, and then let's draw a circle. And we know area of the square is going to be x squared. So the total area, let's put area T for total, is going to be this pi 2x squared, and then we're going to subtract whatever the area of the inside of the circle is. So 2 times 2 is 4, so 4 pi x squared. Okay, so this 2x squared is also written 2x times 2x. So remember to multiply the 2 times 2, or 2 squared, and the x times x, or x squared. Okay. So this is the total area. This is the simplified expression, all expanded. Okay, now let's write this in factored form. So what's similar between 4 pi x squared and x squared? Well, it's definitely the x squared. So let's factor out the x squared. And we're left with 4 pi minus 1. So this is our expression in factored form. And I just want to point out 4 pi and negative 1 are both numbers. This is like 4 times 3. It's about 12 and change. Or 4 times 3.14. So 12.56. And then minus 1. So this is actually here a constant. Okay, example 2. The area of a rectangle is given by this expression. So I find questions that give the expression the easiest, of course. Okay? So state an expression for the length and expression for the width of the rectangle. So in order to find, so this is a note, in order to find the dimensions of the rectangle, what we basically have to do is factor. Because we know that A equals L times W, what we're going to do is we're going to factor and get some expression for the length and some expression for the width. So this one's quite easy, 12x plus 20. We can divide both sides by, I think 4, yeah. Okay, so what are we left with? Our greatest common factor is 4. We're left with 3x plus 5. So the length is actually 4, and that there's no x in that, so it's not an expression. The length is fixed at 4. And the width is going to depend on x, and it's going to be 3x plus 5. And we can call this units, if meters or centimeters is not given to us.